Howdy, y'all. It's your girl, Miss Kitty Litter ATX, and I'm coming at you live from the Hard Mock Cafe. And tonight is comedy night. So, I don't know if many of y'all know this, but I was one of the original rock goddesses. Well, they worship me at Stonehenge, so that's the same thing, isn't it? At any rate, what's green and sings, y'all? Give up Elvis Parsley. Alright, how many groupies does it take to screw in a light bulb? None, because the groupies are too busy screwing the rock band. Okay, why did the punk rocker cross the road? Because he had stapled himself to the chicken. Woo! Alright, the fact that there is a stairway to heaven and a highway to hell tells you an awful lot about the traffic going in each direction, y'all, right? Okay, did you hear about when the Rolling Stones went to Taco Bell, y'all? Oh yeah, it was a gas. Alright, enough of these shenanigans. I'm Miss Kitty Litter ATX, welcoming you to yet another edition of the New Mew Review, and this time we are on Season 3, Episode 8. Look how far we've come, ladies and gentlemen. Ernestine here and I just went to the Bark and Purr and had our hair did in honor of this occasion, because y'all know the big hair don't care. Higher the hair, the closer to God. So we right up there next to St. Peter, y'all. Ernestine, I think you need to tease yours out a little bit, so we gonna let you go and work on that, honey. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's get into Camp Wannakiki. I know that's what y'all came for. Alright, our show started off with letters from home from the campers, and as you all know, this is one of my favorite parts of the season, because it allows the campers to show their creativity, their comedy writing chops, and all that. And this time I am happy and pleased to announce that all of them brought it. All the letters were super funny. I was laughing all the way through, but I have to say my personal favorite out of the four that were read was Geneva Conventions, because she hit every note, y'all. Every single line was gold. I was just laughing all the way through it. But congratulations to all the campers on coming up with some very funny letters. And thank you for bringing some brightness to the world in a time when we really need it. Okay, so moving on. We had the Sugar Baker twins telling just about every single rock joke that there was in existence, you know, and I don't know if y'all knew this, but I had quit my job at the rock quarry because they were taking me for granted, y'all. Alright, at any rate, then Camp Counselor Ruthie came out to tell us what the daily challenge was. And this time, the campers were going to be competing for their Rock Hard badges. And the way they were going to do that was by climbing a rock wall, y'all. Now, this wall was way high up in the air, and I should mention that this particular competition was not going to be judged other than to show that the campers could use their campy and can-do spirits to try and attempt the challenge. There were no losers, only winners in this, as far as I'm concerned, because anybody who even attempted to climb that wall gets props in my book. I think the only one who didn't quite make it to the top was Geneva Convention, but she did definitely give it the old college try. So props to all y'all for scaling that wall. The last time I tried to climb something tall that had stuff sticking out of it was this guy named Javier in Tijuana, but that's a whole other adventure in itself. So, moving right along here, we are going to get into the talent show. if I can get these papers stuck to them. Okay, so the talent show theme obviously was going to be rock and roll. So everybody was supposed to bring their best rock and roll looks to the stage. Bring your looks to the runway, please. First up, we had Geneva Convention, and Geneva, woo, honey, you stole my heart, and just that outfit was everything. She did Liberace, y'all, and it was just this cream-colored camp fantasy. I think in my notes I put champagne because it was bubbly, it was bright, there was kind of a beige overcoat in a cream color, there was rhinestones everywhere. She did like a little bodysuit kind of thing. Everything was stoned and sparkly. She had the hair. She even had a piano and a candelabra, and all of that was stoned. It was detailed to perfection. I just live for this look. And for those of y'all who don't think that Liberace is a rock star, don't get it twisted, y'all, because if you've ever heard him do his kind of what is it, like a jazz version of the classics and stuff like that, Liberace gets down. And to me, he was one of the first glam rockers. So I was there for the look. I was there for something that thought a little outside the box. And I was there for this story. Just 100% Geneva Convention. Yes to all of this. And thank you for giving us a nod to gay culture as well, because Liberace, while it may not have been acknowledged, I don't think there was any denying the fact that he lived on the other side of the rainbow, y'all. So thanks you, Geneva, for that. Next up, we had Lucy Couture, who was serving some 80s realness, and to me what I was getting from this was I think I wrote Jim and the Holograms here, because she had a kind of a neon print bodycon dress thing going on. She had the neon hair that was in pink. She had some kind of pink magenta-ish kind of tights going on. It was definitely giving me the 80s, and since I'm from the 80s, I was there for it. Okay, I was from the 1880s, but still, I liked this look a lot. I thought it was cute. Next up, we had America Powers. And America Powers gave us Flan and the something. There was like a Flintstone thing going on. It was yellow. There was a yellow dress that was very Wilma Flintstone with the little kind of checks in it. It was a Flintstones print for sure. She gave us a yellow faux hawk. When she first came out, she was surrounded by speakers, and then the speakers opened to reveal this fabulous costume that was the yellow thing. I was there for all of it. It was kind of a prehistoric rocker, and I just loved it. It was so light and fun and wonderful. So thank you, America, for that. I have to say that all the campers, I think, this week not only met the challenge, but exceeded it. So kudos all around. Next up, we had Bohemian Rhapsody. And Bohemian was giving us a cock rocker. And I think in my notes I put Clara the Carefree Chicken, because my first thought was kind of like Party Monster, the happy-go-lucky chicken, but this one looked like it had been around the barnyard a few times. At any rate, it was red and yellow and white going on, and there was the whole cock rock thing. There was a little reveal with some strategically placed things down in the pelvic region. There was some hilarious one-liners going on about drumsticks and whatnot. There was a reveal with the cape where there was actually messages written on it. The whole thing, the wings. It was very, very smart. And once again, not traditional, kind of outside the box, but very well executed, very smart. Also with the kind of a faux hawk thing going on. I was there for it. I was living for it. all four of y'all just brought me so much life in this episode. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So, who won? Who lost? Who went home? Who's going to be in our top 3? Okay, so the campers were called back onto stage, and it was announced that Bohemian Rhapsody was the winner. And yes, any one of those looks could have been a winner in my book. They were all winners. All of the campers this season are winners in my book because y'all got out there and did that thing. So thank you so much for bringing us some much needed joy during a time when people were going through it. Not to divert from the subject too much, but I mean, we all know that the pandemic isn't over, and I know that some people are going into their feelings right now about their futures. Keep your chin up. I'm going to keep both of mine up, and we're going to try and get through this thing together. Look out for each other, and stay safe and healthy, because I love y'all and I want you around. Okay, so who was the eliminated camper? Do, 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 do. Okay, the eliminated camper ended up being Lucy Couture. Lucy's outfit was fabulous for me. I love the 80s, but I will say that I think they got it right, because out of all the 4 that were up there, it was the simplest out there. Most of the other campers had added like tons of accessories and details and props and whatnot, and I just didn't see that all in Lucy's. However, you know, like I said, I lived for the 80s. I've lived for you on this season. Well done to you, and I hope that your future holds great things. So there was that. After that, that was it. We had a top 3, y'all. So the top 3 are Geneva Convention, Bohemian Rhapsody, and America Powers. What do y'all think? Do you think this was the right decision? Do you think the right people made the finals? Who do you see sweeping the whole thing? Who's going to be our queen of camp? At this point, it's anybody's to win or lose. In my personal opinion, they've all really just shined throughout this season. And I really have lived for this season. So thank you to the Sugar Baker twins, Ruthie, Hamburger Marys, everybody associated with this, including the production staff, because y'all done brought it this season, for giving us all some light and laughter during a time when we severely need it. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, for any of you out there who are listening and interested, they are currently, I believe, still taking in submissions for Season 4 auditions. So if you are looking to be on this show and join a great family of campers, I encourage you to go ahead and submit your video. It doesn't have to be fantastic or fabulous. Just do you, whatever that you happens to be. And I hope to see some of you on Season 4. So, with that being said, I would like to say that my shout outs for the week. Okay, here we go. Hexa Dolce, hi. Who else? Hell, I had a whole list of people and I just lost the damn thing, yo. Anyway, Hexa Dolce, Divine Intervention, Rosie Bush, Sean Benet, Mr. Ray San Antonio, really just everybody out there. And if I've forgotten anybody, it's not that I don't love you a lot. It's just that I have old-timers, West-timers, and Alzheimer's, so it's hard to get all this together. Before I go, I did want to share a few more rock and roll jokes with you. But be sure, if you like this, to like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank everybody who's been watching me this season, because this was like a virgin attempt from me. And I really have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I'm having a hell of a fun time doing it. And just getting to share some time with y'all has been amazing. So thank you all that are tuning in. I love you so much. Alright, so before we sign off, so there's this ship out there, and on it are BTS, Justin Bieber, and Chris Brown. And the ship sinks. And music fans everywhere are delighted. Okay. Let me see. Why can't the Go-Go's make love? Because their lips are sealed, y'all. Alright, one more. Okay. So, Bjork, a horse, and a monkey and a space alien walk into the bar. And the bartender says, "Which one of you is Bjork?" and then Bjork says, "Eep up ook ork," because she's Bjork and she just says weird shit like that, y'all. Oh, bitch, beep up. Anyways, signing off from the New Mew Review. This has been your girl, Miss Kitty Litter ATX. Thanks for watching and rock on, y'all. Eat up, oop, ork. I don't think that's. I gotta watch which fingers I stick up. Y'all can get in trouble. Alright, bye.